Today's topic is sighting in your rifle before hunting season. Good morning. My name is Tom. I come to you from the state of Maine. I have two reasons why you should belong to this channel, why you should subscribe. The first one is you've already hit one of my thumbnails, so you have some interest in the content that this old boy has on this channel. And the second reason is this channel is all about the great outdoors. Everything that's in my channel is only about hunting, fishing, hiking, map and compass, how to use the skill set that I have put together over the last 50 years, how to use the skill set in real life, real situations that will help you better your skill sets. So with all that being said, and let's get on to today's topic. I'm at the rifle range today. I have been a member of this rifle range for 35 plus years. I primarily, you'll hear some background noise of the pistol range. I got a fella over there today shooting off some pistols. But I come here just for the rifle range. As you can see, we have nice tables, got a nice roof system. We have a 100-yard shot, a 150-yard shot, a 200-yard shot, and a 250-yard shot. With nice big berms behind the target area. So I know exactly where my bullet's going to stop. That's why I don't shoot around the house anymore, just because this place is set up for shooting rifles. Now, if you don't belong to a rifle range, either build a nice rifle range or join a nice rifle range, because that ensures that your gun is dead on for hunting season. And when I say dead on, I'm talking a 3/4 inch dot, not the size of a pie plate. I don't have to hit a circle this size. A gun that's sighted in for this is not sighted in for deer hunting in my world. I know I've said that before on this channel time and time again, but take the time to sight your gun in for this big, not this big. That way you can take that good shot when you need to. There's no reason to hit and wound any animal out in the forest. One shot, one kill, that's what you should be able to do, and this is the place where you learn how to do it. So all that being said, I am going to get on with today's shooting. That bullet was high 3 inches over 2 inches. If I drop this one in the same hole, then I'll start adjusting the scope. Now that last bullet was dead on. So either, now this one's really gonna count. This one right, that bullet right there was 1 inch high, dead center. Now that's what this gun was shooting last time I was here. The first one could have been me, but we'll find out. Not every time I squeeze the trigger do I get what I want. And not only that, it was a freshly cleaned barrel. So that means there was oil and stuff in there with the first shot. So we're gonna find out now. Now if this one here will drop where the last one did, this gun's exactly where I want it. Now, the last shot that I fired was dead on. 1 inch high at 100 yards. Dead center. So that means the gun the first shot had was a freshly cleaned barrel. So it had oils in it and stuff like that. Now, the last time I was here, this gun was shooting 1 inch high at 100 yards. So now this shot, if this will park where it on 1 inch high, then we're good to go. Perfect. It's exactly where I want it. This was the very first shot of the gun, so the barrel was clean, so pretty sure there'd be oil in it and stuff like that. And then this one was me, and then dropped them 3. I do groups of 5. Well, I put the 30-06 Remington away, and now I've taken out a single shot H&R. That's a Harrison Richardson 30-06. As you can see, it's a very short gun, but even this gun off the shelf, I can shoot a 1 inch dot down there at 100 yards with a 4x9 scope on it. Nothing fancy here, but this right here is a gun for a four-wheeler or a truck gun or a bush gun. This thing is a powerhouse. For as short as it is, I got a sling for it. You can put this on your back and you can lug this gun absolutely anywhere. So with all that being said, we're gonna shoot it. Right now I put about a half a dozen rounds through it. I have it zeroed in now at 100 yards. It's shooting a circle down there about like that, but I got to get it to go over. It's still not over dead center. Well, that was dead center, but very low. So it had to be me that time. There it is. Ah. Just like it when you finally get them tuned in just a little bit. You can see what I'm shooting on here. This is something that I built up. It hooks onto the front of the table. Then it goes back. This right here is for the butt of the gun. That way you can shoot these 30-06s many times without building up a flinch. The table, this is a concrete table I'm sitting on. This backrest takes all of the pounding and abuse that 30-06 wants to give you. So when you go home, you got a good shoulder. This gun is my backup gun. My normal gun that I hunt with is a 30-06 Remington. But where I'm going on a 10-day trip, I like to bring two guns fully sighted in. And this is my second rifle. 30-06 with the same bullet that I built for the other one. So nothing special here for this gun. At this point, it seems to like them just as much. But that's why I work with this gun. I'm going to hand hold this, but it's not going to be very good. But I wanted you to see something. This right here was my sight-in target when I got here. It actually started here, and then I had a couple higher ones. But anyways, when I was turning the scope down, 1, 2, 3, 4, I got into it, and I brought it down a little too much, so brought it back up. But this is an H&R off-the-shelf gun. Now look at these targets over here. Target number 38. Look at this. That's 100 yards. There's 3 bullets right there touching themselves. There's one in the bullseye. But right here is where the group was. But so I've still got to bring this gun over and bring it down a little bit. What I did here, I couldn't see it with my scope over there. So I thought I said, I don't know where that bullet went. So I adjusted the scope again. And then that's what brought me up here. But anyways, by the time I was all done, that's a pretty good group. And even up here, this right here, for a snub nose 30-06 H&R off the shelf, that's a pretty good group for 100 yards for a gun like that, a single shot. So I just wanted you to see that. And this right here is a perfect example of how a scope is supposed to be sighted in. You know, a few clicks, and then you're on the target. That's why I wanted to show you that. Target number 131. But that over there, 138, down there in the bottom, I am really impressed with that. That's a great group for that 30-06 single shot. At the end of today's video, I will have some links. I'll have 3 links back there on more topics that are around deer hunting and rifle shooting and all of that. I'll have 3 that I think are some of my best that I will put back there for you. You'll see a round dot with me standing next to a bear. Click that bear if you'd like to subscribe to the channel. And also up in the right hand corner of your screen, I will have some cards that will come out on today's video on just different topics that revolve around my channel. I guarantee that you will not be disappointed in this channel. So come along, let's have some fun, and join the community that we have here. We are having a blast on this channel. Got him, no problem.